What's up everyone, how you guys doing? I am back. I just skipped 1 week of making videos because I had some things to do and also I was a bit burned out, so I just had to take a break also from Twitter. But now I'm back because we need to talk about a couple of things. Today is a very important day and we need to follow the market. We need to follow what is happening in the world, in the financial world, obviously, because considering the geopolitical stuff, everything just turned upside down, which is not great. And I am very sorry to see all those horrific images. However, here we talk about crypto and we will talk about what is happening on Bitcoin front and on crypto front, obviously. And I also brought some layer 1, layer 2s, which I am considering to start buying in. Because in the next bull run, I think the biggest will go those coins who are just appearing or haven't even appeared. So I was thinking, let's check those coins, let's see if we can make a list, and yeah, maybe in 2 years we will just review how we did. Until then, let's start with what is happening right now today, because today is a huge day. So I am here at the economical calendar, and as you can see, today we have a CPI reading, yeah, and that is something which you need to pay attention to, because today at 8:30 Washington time, which is in the evening here, the CPI reading will come out and it will define what is happening, whether we have inflation or not, what the Fed is going to do in the next meeting. Are they going to increase the basis rates, or they are just gonna leave it at the plateau, or maybe they will start to decrease it. Now, in case they start to decrease it, then it will be a mamma mia huge crash on the market. However, it is happening all the time. Therefore, it will be a very nice maybe last time buy-in zone. Now, we don't want to discuss about that just yet, because we need to see what is happening with the core CPI month after month and the year on year. Therefore, here we have what happened before. So as you can see, and probably as you remember, we had 0.6 for August. So it came out in September, obviously, because right now we will see what happened in September. We are in October. So as you can see, for August we had the 0.6%. Before that it was decreasing, and in August the inflation just took off. It came up. I'm very curious to see what is going to happen, because since the war, or since the conflicts around the world, Ukraine with Russia and now Israel with the Hamas, it could happen that the inflation will be higher due to the oil prices increase. For example, I think the oil just jumped up something like 5 or 6%, something like that. I'm just gonna check it very fast for you. So it's back to 0.12. This is the hourly, so let's just... So no, it just jumped and came back. So that's interesting. So we will see whether this is a pivot or not. So far so good. It had a increase of almost 7%, which could have a huge effect on the inflation. However, it already came down. I think this was because Israel took control back. Probably inflation will not be affected. I am still thinking that the big players who decide about everything, up top, they just won't let anything to stop the turn of the market, the inflation. They want inflation. They want everything to go back, everything to be bullish. And obviously next year is election year. So yeah, we will see some pumps there, obviously. I do think that we will crash in the meantime. That's what I am thinking. I think that we will have a flash crash, so everybody can buy in. Everybody can just have like a good entry point. However, I do think that by the end of 2024, everything will be recovered and we will see very nice rallies. Now let's go forward and talk about the next couple of layer 1, layer 2s, because I was thinking that it is very nice and perfect that we have e-gold here, and we have our hopes high and our beliefs strong about what happens if it doesn't happen, what we think it will happen, or what we hope that it will happen. What if somebody at the headquarters in CBU F's up something? What if 1 billion people won't be onboarded to Multiverse X? Then everybody who didn't invest in anything else, well, that will be bad. Now, I said it many times, and I'm saying it again, that my portfolio is like 10-15% only in e-gold. And anybody can say whatever they want. I think that is healthier than having 100% in e-gold and max, so on. So maybe it's like food for thought. Let me know in the comments what you think. I am not saying at this moment that Multiverse X will not come back to the all-time high or to 1,000, 2,000. It could happen. It will probably have a nice pump. I am almost 100% about that. But if it won't, if it only comes back to $100, it makes a 5x, which is still good. However, that's not what we are aiming for. We want 100, 200, and 300x and 500x. We want moonbacks. And for that, the best are the new projects, the new layer ones, the new layer twos, the new technologies, the new ideas, the pioneering, the memes, the degens. That is where most of the people will go. Those are the tokens which experienced buyers or whales will buy. I'm not talking about institutions. I think they will stop with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. I don't know how big is Char's influence around institutions. Probably Chainlink. So yeah, the bigger coins. I don't know if they will get to e-gold. And at this point, it's not even important. So don't worry about that. So these are the ones which I picked. And the reason I picked these is because we do have some good watch lists. We do have some good followers. We do see some noise about them. And the first one is optimism. It's a layer 2. Obviously, it is not very, very safe as e-gold. However, many people will buy in because optimism is something which is highly recommended or advertised by bigger channels, because at the launch the bigger YouTubers already bought in. They were probably part of the private sale or the seed sale. Therefore, you can bet that there will be lots of marketing, lots of rumblings around optimism. So for me, this is one of the tokens for which I'm going to buy in for a couple of $100. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it in case it does the 100x, 200x. I'm gonna have it there. I'm gonna sell it in the meantime. Obviously, I will not be able to sell it on the top, but I will just take profits nicely. And look, if you invest $100 and it does 100x, which is very probable if you consider bull runs, 100x times 100, that's 10,000. Okay, if you can make $10,000 from $100, the reward is huge comparing to the risk. Next, Notorious project, they did some catchy things, let's say. I think the team itself sold lots of ARB tokens, and they said, they even published that we didn't sell these tokens, we just converted them to fiat. So it's like not the same. So it was interesting to see that. It was also funny. However, yes, Arbitrum is also a project which will drag in lots of people. I think it is on almost 100,000 people's watch list, not only here on CoinGecko. I didn't even check on CoinMarketCap. Probably there will be lots of marketing from influencers, from maybe celebrities. I don't know how far they can reach, but Arbitrum is something which you should keep your eye on. It is sketchy. The team is going to sell the tokens from underneath you. However, if you buy in a good time and it does like a, I don't know, 50x, for example, that is when they will start to sell it. If it's a bull run, it is not going to crash 90%, obviously, and probably you will make some profit, or I will make some profit because I'm buying in, and this is not a financial advice. Next one is Blur. Now, if somebody doesn't know Blur, it's a new marketplace, new type of marketplace for NFTs. You can buy and sell NFTs like you would buy and sell tokens. It's not very easy. However, I think Blur has a huge chance to become a big one, and this is because of the new technology. There were also some articles that because of Blur, Bored Apes Yacht Club revenue just crashed or went down significantly. Obviously, this new technology is bridging, you know, the peer-to-peer transactions, and you can just liquid sell and buy NFTs. Obviously, this is also a new technology, something which we need. It's kind of a solution. So NFTs could be bought and sold easier. Therefore, I think it's good to have a small bag of Blur, like a moon bag, you know, and when it goes up, if it goes up, you just take profits and sell it. You make a couple of thousand from $100. It's always a good thing, you know. Now let's see the most interesting and the most important from this one, and that is Radix. Now Radix is a layer 1, and the thing is that Radix, I think, has the same chances of going up as Matic before, because Radix just released the smart contracts so other projects could build on them. Radix CEO was already at Ivan on Tech's YouTube channel. They are pushing Radix, and I do think that this is the coin which everybody should have. So radix is very promising. Like if I want to put $1,000 in these 4 coins, then I would probably add 100 in the other 3 coins and the rest into this one, because I think Radix is doing the same thing as Matic did before 2021, and I do hope that they are going to be successful, because I see huge developments here and they are just at the phase of releasing everything. Projects will start to build on Radix. So this is the start of me building my Moonback for the next bull run. Hope you like this content. If you did, press the subscribe button. Make sure that you check back later today to find out what is happening with the CPI, how the market reacts. I'm going to report it on Twitter, obviously, as usual. So make sure that you follow me there as well. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.